Welcome back to Makeup Tip Tuesday. Oh my goodness, can you believe it's the last one before Christmas? Holy moly, this has been an insane year. The recap of this year is just gonna be wild. So going into that, as holiday parties are still going, we got New Year's coming and our glitters just dropped. I'm going to do a look today that I have not done before. Katie's been playing on the back of her hand with different colors of the grit sticks with different glitters over top, and we're pretty obsessed with the new blue with the new rooted green over top. So we're going to do a new look together and show you how easy it is. So you saw last week when the new glitters dropped, I did gold, the green, and the new midnight navy. This time, I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to do a glitter smoky eye, especially for the holiday season. A lot of you are sending me your pictures of the looks that you're creating. And so I just wanna help you. So here we go, we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna start with our Deep Puff and Prime. I do already have my skin oil and the whipped moisturizer on top. So remember, when she's new, you're gonna whip her down so you can see that. Back of your hand, okay, until that starts to happen, and we're gonna roll top and bottom. These looks have been so easy, and learning to utilize your grit kit. So if it is on your wish list to have a grit kit under your tree, I'm hoping that Santa was good to you this year and got you what you wanted. We have some really exciting things happening in 2026. As you all know, the bombers. We also are launching the first ever grit kit, MisMacK Grit Kit fundraising program. So you all saw, we did not even come close to hitting our goal at the Grey Cup, and that's okay. There's reasons why, and we saw it when we were there. We actually weren't allowed to sell right at our booth, which we totally understand. So this has actually led to an amazing opportunity to get these kits back to offer the first ever Grit Kit MisMacK fundraiser program. So it's basically like Girl Guides, but for sports color cosmetics. So it will be up on the website next month, where teams, associations, and clubs can apply. You get your own code where I can track the sale, and then you get 40% of the sale back to the team. So how fun is that? So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, enough chit chatter, let's get at her. Okay, salmon all over brush. We're going to start in that center. So you see how my Deep Puff and Prime now has dwelled down. We want it to still be a little bit tacky, but don't go in when it's still wet. I've done this a lot where I don't have the patience and I go in and it kind of goes a weird texture if you don't allow it to dry. Okay. This part, don't overthink it. Get it in there. Start in that inner corner. Remember, this part always gets forgotten. And we really, really, really want to make sure that this is opaque and pushed into all those little nooks and crannies. So if you are someone who is a little bit more textured of an eye and you're going over with the brush and you see skip lines, really go back and forth into all sorts of directions, circling back and forth, wiggle, 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 up and down, in and out, all the directions, to get that salmon nice and smooth over that texture. And that just means closing your eyes, looking at it different, and really getting in there. Don't be afraid to get in there. Okay, let's get into the fun stuff. I am actually gonna use another all over shadow brush, and we're gonna go right into the blue for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And then the green, rooted, is the perfect color for the Riders. We're gonna put the two rival teams on my eyeball. Okay, picking it up, you can see how much I'm really grabbing this. We're going to start in that center. Anytime you use any of the grit sticks, which is colored eye black, or the original black eye black, again, you need to make sure that you have canvas or salmon prepped first. You need to have a shadow first so that it sticks to it, gives it something to grip to, and it will really help with any creasing as well. So think of your base of your eyeshadow. It's like prepping your canvas. Any of the oils that are coming through, if you have naturally, are gonna hit that base of the shadow compared to when you're doing it just cream right onto the skin. It's gonna slip with the natural oils of the lid, and not give you that all day stay. So we're gonna apply this all over the lid, back and forth, making sure there's no crinkles or no gaps. This is an important part, to really take that time. If you are someone that has more of a hooded lid, so hooded lid, you look straight. Your crease fold comes up over your lid space like a hood, okay? You wanna go back and forth, lift the skin, move it around, and then go normal and see where you're at. Getting that product into every single, like I say, nook and cranny is super important for longevity and the overall look of your makeup. Okay, so now that I have it on, up like this, we're going to continue it up. Like so, okay? Making sure that it feathers up over that hood. Okay, now we're gonna do the same to the other side. Pick it up. Back and forth. My pressure, you can see it's a little bit more pressury, that's a word. I'm moving that product around, applying it, and blending all the edges at the same time. I really do like an all over shadow brush personally, because the edge is a little bit fluffier compared to the detail brush, where I'm not gonna create a line. I find it's easier to blend the edge. Each to their own. Jess loves the detailed brush. I like the all over shadow brush, also because it's fatter. I feel like I can get more space and application faster than the little detail brush. Of course, if you're doing a detailed eye, then you'd want the detailed, right? Okay. Make sure this is nice and opaque, making sure the shape is the same on both sides, feathering that edge into the brow bone. Your fingers are your erasers. Okay, so this is where we need to look back at a mirror and make sure that that shape is the same on both sides. Notice I'm not adding any more pigment to my brush. I'm just lightly using what is left over, taking it up into the crease, blending it off. Okay. Once you are satisfied with that, we're gonna go right into the fun stuff. Same brush, into Rooted Green. I've never done this look before, guys. This is so exciting. Okay, pick up, tap off, and tap it on. Oh, this is gonna be such a pretty teal color. Oh, I love it. So again, biodegradable glitter. It is buy two, get one free. This will always be a promo. On the website, how it works is add three to your cart, and you will see the discount in your cart. So it'll say you save $23. So buy two, get one free, pick three. It will show in your cart that you saved $23. But how pretty is this? Also, this is like the perfect Connects color. That's fun. Picking up, tapping off. Press, press, press. So you're pressing that glitter, depositing it. I'm doing it all over, especially into that crease, okay? You don't want to set it with your eye open. You want to make sure that you're getting that glitter into all the nooks and crannies. So it's like solid and opaque. Sometimes you might have to move the skin over and this way and up to make sure it's in there. And then in. Feathering it off. Ooh, this is really, 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 really pretty. Love it. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of mascara. Oh, remember, when this happens, my whole YouTuber here now, I'm an influencer. Remember, this is perfectly normal, okay? Because MisMacK mascara is clean, natural, it just works differently. So as the product gets air into it when it's new. This is the only one, I leave this one here when I'm doing these videos and doing lives. It can get clumpy over time. All you have to do, scrape it, do your thing, push it back in. It will go normal the more you use it. Or we're gonna take that extra and we're going to do our liner. So I'm doing my tight line, like I'm putting mascara on into the base, like so, okay? Oh, keep your wand out. Same thing. So tight line, like that. All right, I am going to do a little wing with this look because it's holidays. We're gonna lightly start on the last lash. We're gonna lift up and then we're gonna connect it in, going down. Making sure that I am starting this at where my iris is, basically between my iris and my pupil, the edge of it. I'm gonna start to build this out. Okay, when you're using our mascara as a liner, it's more of depositing the pigment and pushing it around as opposed to gliding like a traditional liner. But once it's on there, it is transfer proof. Now we'll do the same to the other eye. So again, starting at the last lash, I always find my left side is hardest. So you can see, this is also a prime example why we do our skin last. I am using my cheek and resting it on there and depositing the pigment. So I'm starting between my iris, okay, and the outside edge of my pupil, and that's where I'm gonna build it up because I wanna keep it nice and tight on that inner corner. If you get a little like lift there, or if the product's too high in the center, use your finger and press it down, or a Q-tip. See how much that fixed that? Okay, here. I still hold my breath when I do my liner or on anyone. Okay. And this one has the other side has a little fleck, so we're gonna do a little fleck. And then we're gonna put some mascara on. So same thing, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Drink. Okay, it's all about that wiggle. I love it when my mascara, as you all know, is about a month old. It's my favorite. I also cannot stop looking at my eyes. Like, how pretty is that? How pretty is that? Okay. Up. Now, this is a really great look on its own. I'm not doing anything on the bottom besides putting a little bit of mascara just to pull it all together. And that is how you create it on the eyes, okay? Only using 4 products. All I used, of course, Depuff and Prime first, Salmon to set it, the blue grit stick with the new Rooted Green. Like, how pretty is that? Amped Up Mascara is our liner and our mascara. Now, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. My mic is gonna die. So we're gonna cut this week into 2. So stay tuned for part 2 next week. I'm going to show you how to, 1, do your skin. We're gonna finish it, and then I'm gonna add a lash. So you can see how this can go from a really nice sort of fun day look to a more glam evening look just by adding a lash, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys are having so much fun. I've been seeing a lot of the photos that you're sending me. Please keep sending them. It makes my day. seeing that you have confidence in your makeup now and seeing that you have the abilities and feel confident in navigating even a glitter look. Like, who knew in your 40s that you'd be learning 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, that you would be learning how to do a really fun glitter look, and it's easy using all safe Canadian made MisMacK Clean Cosmetics, pioneering sports color cosmetics. So I hope you have a fabulous Christmas, and thank you so much for supporting MisMacK this year. It has been a wild, wild, wild ride. I'm actually gonna tear up thinking about this year. Yeah, I can't wait to see all your photos of MisMacK under your tree or in your stocking, and thank you so much for being part of this. Don't forget our Christmas sale, so our Boxing Day sale starts on Boxing Day, goes into the end of the year, and we're going to actually continue on this gift with purchase until Oops-A-Daisy is gone. So spend $75 or more, get a free Oops-A-Daisy lipstick, and thank you for choosing local and supporting clean this 2025 season. So thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. We'll see you next week for part 2.